Alright, so I have to be honest and tell you that I did not expect for anything to happen to make me feel this shitty. Only a couple of days after starting this. Um, but I think that was kind of the point of doing it to begin with. Oh, because, I mean, like, really, what am I gonna do? Just continue talking about how I got through things in the past? Or is it more hopeful to talk about how I'm going to get through things that just happened? uh, so, um, the same person who suggested to me that I do this, I was at his house the other day when we were talking about how I had been having a hard time doing my job. Um, and he asked me if it was a stop sign situation. And explained the analogy being that I don't know how many people ran cross country or track in your life, but this does make sense when you explain, so you'll be like walking for a second. It's like, oh, start running at the stop sign. Oh, stop running at that, stick up there. Okay, well, let's just start running at that tree up there. And like, you're, by the time. So, I have been doing that. So a major life event happened now over a month ago. And I told myself, well, I just give myself a little bit of a break. I'll go back to, working full force when my assistant starts working for me. Um, then my assistant got here and left within 24 hours. So I could no longer, start working when the assistant started working for me because that wasn't happening anymore. So then I was like, all right, well, that's fine. I'll just continue living my life and doing other things and just living off of the residual income that I get from my job. um, and then when this person comes to visit me, who is someone who I work with and make a lot of money with, then I'll start working again. So that person got here 2 days ago. Yesterday, shot a little bit of content. And today he left. Instead of staying through another week. So. So here I am. That sound, if you can hear it, is my friend responding to me telling him that the stop sign keeps moving. So what do you do when your stop sign keeps moving? Well, what it's making me do is think about what I want to do with my life, with my career. I think that what's confusing is that it seems to be pointing me in the direction of just continuing to do what I was doing before, which was working for myself, by myself. That's it. But the more pressing and important thing, I think, because I mean, I'm a person who I'm never gonna let myself like not have the money to live. I'm just not. I haven't had like I haven't worked for someone so that I had a steady, consistent income in 4 years now. And I'm do just fine on my own. You know, I can fucking figure it out. And I don't know if I think I can swear. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to. But yeah, getting through it, not just from a business standpoint, but from a life standpoint, that's just one. So, I was at the nail salon getting my nails done when I got the text saying that this person was leaving. Um, sorry, I got so distracted by things ringing on my fucking computer. Um, so I'm not gonna lie, when I came back here, I just felt so discouraged and disappointed in humans. And something that I've noticed, I can't remember if I've already talked about this, is that pretty much the only thing that really causes me to not want to be living anymore is either conflict with another person, the loss of another person, or problems just interacting with people in general. Just like the way that I um, um, see myself compared to with other people. I think that's a pretty normal experience for anyone who's had periods of suicidality. Um, so what happened for me today was, well, it's very, this is the not normal part. Um, so I am, like I said before, a fetish producer and a dominatrix, and it is largely because of my actual beliefs and lifestyle that led me to do what I do. And one of those is that um, one of those beliefs is that there are certain people, men, uh, who are submissive to me, who I believe should help me do things when they have a certain kind of relationship with me. And with that kind of relationship is one where I do the things that they are into and also let them stay at my apartment. Then all I expect in return is to be respected and to have my fucking house cleaned. This is something I have said many times. It may make you think differently about me, about whatever, but it is what it is. So, when things happen like they did today, or a person um, who I thought was on the same page as me ends up not being on the same page as me. Um, Makes me not want to be alive anymore. It makes me not want to be alive anymore. Not to the extent that I have felt before, like not the most that I possibly can, but it just makes it really hard to want to go on living in a society that is the way that it is and living amongst people who are the way that they are when I am the way that I am. So to get through it, um, well, thankfully it already worked out today. Um, I just got my nails done, which is always like a soothing thing for me. Um, and I honestly have a really horrible headache that I've had since yesterday. Oh, only this is how I'm gonna get through it right now. And after I stop recording this, I'm probably gonna take a nap because my head hurts so much. And it is Sunday. And then I think tomorrow, when it's a new day, then I'm gonna fucking do better. And I realize that that is moving the stop sign to tomorrow. And who knows, maybe I'll keep moving it again after that. Uh, but I guess the point is, if you're aware that you keep moving the stop sign and you also have an understanding of why you're doing it, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to do. Especially if you're a person like me. I guess I should say that it's really hard for me to not work. I want to be working, but I don't think it's the best thing for me right now because um the content isn't going to come out the way that I want it to, in the way that I think that my fans deserve to see it. Um, the things that I have continued to do over the past month are mostly custom videos, so somebody else asks me to do something and they pay me to do it and do specifically what they want me to do. And I have to put all of my energy into doing it right. And then I don't really have anything left. So, there are many times that I probably would have been freaking out a lot more that I don't have that energy, especially because it means loss of income, which I can afford a little bit right now, like I can. The loss of income is still really stressful. I don't own a house yet. I rent. I'd like to own a house, I want to be saving money to buy a house and to do things with my future, but Sometimes the most pressing issues are just the ones at hand, and you need to tackle them in your own way, in your own time. It's okay to do that. Fuck, man, I'm gonna move the stop sign as much as I need to. As long as doing so is for the reason of taking care of my physical, mental, and emotional self, which is what I'm doing. Well, that was 16 minutes that it just took me to realize that it's actually, in fact, okay to move the stop sign. So I'm gonna maintain that it is okay to move the stop sign, like I just said, as long as it is for the benefit of your physical, mental, and emotional, and spiritual health. Um, so, I will check in tomorrow, um, and hopefully I will have something better to report and to share and to offer. Thanks for watching. Remember, you can always get through it.